Hi friends, how are you doing? I hope you guys are well. Today I want to talk about how God wants us to not harm others. So we're going to do a little bit experiment first. So I have an apple here, okay? And this apple is sweet, it's lovely. I'm going to say nice things to this apple. You do such a great job. I'm proud of you. You're the most delicious apple ever. You're amazing. Okay? So I talked to this apple and I said beautiful things to it. Now, I have another apple. Okay? So I'm going to put this one down so you see it right there. Now, let's do the opposite of being nice. Okay? Opposite of being nice is saying hurtful things to people and doing mean things to people. So let's talk mean to this apple. Apple, you are ugly. You don't taste good at all. You're not even perfectly round or even very red. I don't know why anybody would want to eat you. I don't like you one bit. Okay, now I could probably say some other really mean things to this apple, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to. Now, we were really hurtful with this apple, but we did good and we were really nice to this one. I want to show you what happens when we do good and when we are hurtful, okay? So I have here my cutting board, okay, my good apple, my bad apple, bad. All right, so here's my cutting board. Hopefully you guys can see. So look what happens when I cut open my good apple, the one that we spoke nice to, okay? Now, kids don't play with knives at home. Okay, ready to open it up? Okay, look how white and pure and happy the inside of this apple looks. So happy. Do you see? Okay. Now, remember the apple that I said mean things to? I was really hurtful to? Let's take this apple now. Let's cut it open. Let's see what happens. Take a look. Look what happened to our apple when we were hurtful. Doesn't look pretty. I don't know about you, but I certainly would not want to eat this apple. On the outside, it looked perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong with it. But taking all those hurtful things and harmful things, look what it does to the inside of something. Now, think about this. A lot of times, we get angry. We get angry at somebody. We get mad because they've done something to us. So our instinct as humans is to fight back, is to argue back, and to be angry back, and we want to do something about it. But that's not what God wants us to do. God doesn't want us to be hurtful to other people. So think about that. What are some ways that you can be kind to somebody or take that situation and make it better and do good and not harm that person, whether it's verbally or physically? It brings to mind of a story that you're going to be doing with your parents during your Sunday school lesson with them. And it's about Joseph. Joseph had a lot of brothers. And Joseph was one of the youngest. He was the youngest in the family. And his father loved him dearly. But his brothers were really jealous of him. And they did a lot of mean things. Well, later on, as you'll see in the story, when Joseph grows up, he has the opportunity to get back at his brothers. He has the opportunity to be angry with them and mad at them and be mean back to them. But in the end, he chooses not to do that. He chooses to be kind. He chooses to say nice words to them, and it changes the whole story. It changes how they act. So I want you to think about those things. And until then, I will see you next time. Bye.